Hey everybody, I'm TecToss and welcome back to Let's Play Endless Legend. Like promised, I'm gonna stop counting the episode because really nobody cares, and I told that in every Let's Play recently, so I think you heard it a couple of times, but hey, it never hurts to announce stuff more than once, right? Okay, also I'm a little confused because I had a kinda long break, just a couple of days, but still, between the episodes. It's not apparent from YouTube, but I do record my games usually in sessions. Yeah, it's just the way I have to do it because I don't have the time to play every day, but I want to release a video every day. So I kind of have to pre-record a little, and it, yeah, leads to me being a little bit confused. But we are pretty far ahead anyway. It doesn't look like that from the points, even though we are ahead in that as well. But army-wise, once my army here finishes the two Iniqua wings, which we probably will invest a little bit of cash in, because that's I don't want to wait 18 turns. Once we have those, we will just absolutely dominate the neighbors, because the AI, at least at its current state, is pretty bad at building armies and giving them the right composition and upgrading it and everything that evolves around that. Also the tactics and the positioning. It really kind of sucks. So we are quite far ahead once we have an army that's composed of two nice blockers and a bunch of damage dealing Atashi zealots. So that's that. Now you have to suffer a little bit because I need to refamiliarize myself. But it shouldn't take too long. So this is my beloved production city, which after those two orcs I think is secure enough, and we do need the right of way in here. I kinda don't know why I didn't go for that earlier. Do need the right of way. We are okay for dust right now. I guess I could go for the dust refinery, blah blah, but I rather go for more burrows, and because we do need quite a couple of those. And I have to build this city as a line somehow. Yeah. It's a little bit difficult to make the burrows here really connect in a way that would level them very high. So I guess this city is a good city for the early couple of burrows you can build, but from there on it won't grow as good as some of our other cities. But we still want a couple level 2 districts in there just to make our people even more happy than they already are. And I'm clicking so much around that I clicked outside of the city, so but I can do that later. Anyway, so let's go through the cities real quick. I don't know why I'm moving and clicking, because I can use the tab key, which is really awesome. Okay, Bird Street in this one. Now this region has the potential to become pretty strong, because if I remember correctly, yeah, there's a lot of production in here. So that city is already specialized by itself, and it's gonna be really nice. I'm not gonna invest in the market. I could afford it, and it's, in terms of empire growth, maybe not a bad idea to make this city more happy and give them the plus 10 food and plus 10% production bonus. But I kind of want to save my cash for the Iniqua wings, because I want to start warmongering, because I want to get done with this playthrough. As I found out in messing with the game a little bit off screen and playing a little bit, normal difficulty really, yeah, it's not really the difficulty you should be playing on. It's just too easy. It's just really too easy. So it was okay for the first playthrough, because really I bought the game, installed it, and just started recording Let's Plays. But right now I feel like it's gonna be a little boring, especially now since most of you watching probably have a little experience already. So it's nice to relax and watch a Let's Play. I do that myself, but on the other hand, you kind of want to see a little bit of a struggle, and you want it to be, I don't know, you want to have some tension, and you want to just have some excitement, and I can't really provide that on normal difficulty. I guess I played bad enough as the Ardent Mages that we actually don't have an yeah, like a Ruffle Stomp victory. Also, we did get a decent starting city, but from there on, I made some mistakes, and also the neighboring regions, they're not that awesome. So, yeah, I feel it's okay. It got enough challenge that it's still interesting, and definitely gonna finish that, of course, but also I want to finish it, so we need to get armies, and we need to start the warmongering. And, yeah, so in that spirit, why don't we click this end turn button, because I've been babbling along for, I don't know, it feels like 15 minutes, but it's probably around 5 to 10. And you probably want to... Wait, there's one army here. What did I want to do with those guys? I really... Huh. Oh, I moved them here. Okay, I must have had my reasons. I really... Sorry, I really completely forgot what I had in mind with those guys. Now, I wonder, do we even... That's okay. We don't have any roaming armies anymore. We eliminated the orcs in this region, so that's okay. Let's just take a couple turns and see how it develops. Now, I also identified my race that I'm gonna play for the next series. I'm not gonna tell, but those of you watching my Let's Plays, you probably already know. Probably knew beforehand. So, yeah, I got one that I really enjoy playing. It's a little weird to play them, because they're very different from the Ardent Mages. And I experimented a little in single player. And they are really, really fun. But, of course, I'm gonna stop talking about that now, because it's not really... I can't talk about them and they and who, what might it be, because, yeah. I'm gonna reveal that eventually anyway. And probably I'm gonna aim for at least serious, but maybe even impossible difficulty. I might get my butt kicked, but that's okay, I guess, because we could still learn from that. And it should be fun to watch anyway, and because it's really gonna be a little bit of a struggle. So, and I played the game on Impossible already, and I didn't play it through, but I could hold my own, but at the same time, I could also lose. So, and I could lose pretty easily, let's say it like that. So if I make some mistakes, yeah, it's not gonna be a guaranteed win, and I'm not that good at the game yet. So it should be fun. Now, search ruins and unearth secrets of the past. I failed that quest. Okay. I don't really care much. Now, I also learned, I'm not sure if it's true, but I also learned, I've been complaining a lot about the faction quest that I'm now unable to complete, because I didn't find a region that I can get 10 science at the start of the city founding, if I said that correctly. What I did learn now, it doesn't only count the signs that are on those tiles. Like, for example, it will look here, and I would settle at this burned orc village. We would get 1, 2, 3, 4 signs around it, right? So that's the signs that we have at the founding of the city. Or if we go over here, we get 7, because there's 7 tiles. Now, what should be possible, and what I heard is possible, I'm not sure, if you put one of those pillars down, before you settle the city, it will actually count those +2 signs that you get on the tiles adjacent to the pillar towards the 10 signs that is required for your quest. So, for example, if we burn down the Tural and resettle here, which I can't do now because the other Ardent Mages took that spot, but imagine we could, we would now be, we would get 7 signs and then get +2, 4, 6 and also +2 here, so +8. So we would easily be able to fulfill that quest, making my whining about it obsolete, because I thought you need the natural signs to be amounted to 10 to complete that quest. So you can use your pillar to complete the quest, and that then makes a lot more sense. Unfortunately, I didn't know that, and I didn't have the idea, even though it sounds pretty logical once you hear it. So I'm not able to complete the quest right now, but for those of you having the same problem or having the same annoyance, like not being able to complete it, there you go. That should work. I didn't test it yet, but it makes a lot of sense that it does, and should work out for you. Okay, so now we started our first Iniqua wing, and yeah, they're a little bit expensive. Just a tiny bit, 1800. So I'm not gonna spend that much cash. Probably maybe like 4 turns producing, and then buy it out, and then another 4 on this one. That should be okay. Should be okay. And they're really worth it, because it's really a ridiculous unit, especially with the upgrades that we gave him. But it's already ridiculous by itself. Now, can we get you to grow more? Probably can't. So we do need to continue the burrow streets. So why don't we do that? Now I can't put one here, because we already have a pillar there. But I could go down here. Now also in the Amplitude Studio forums, there's a really nice thread about how to lay out your cities. And what I'm going for is the line layout, which maybe I'm gonna link that actually in my videos. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. I'm gonna put the link down. Basically, if you can make a long enough line, it's really the optimal way to have those burrows adjacent to each other, because then everyone will have like 4. Okay, we zoom in there. Maybe it's easier to explain with my limited English capabilities to actually have a visual aid, so it's possible to explain. So you can see like 1, 2, 3, 4 adjacent boroughs or districts. So if you keep building downward in a line like this, every one of those will have these 1, 2, 3, 4 adjacent boroughs, and then actually, or districts rather, and then actually can level up. And the further down you build, the higher level the ones in the middle will become, because they then will have level 2 districts adjacent to them, and if you build far enough, it's going to be like 4 level 2 districts, so it will grow to a level 3 district. And if you then go out further, then it's going to be level 4 districts adjacent, so it's going to level up to level, you know, level 4 and so on. So that's really the optimal layout, but it takes a long time to build that. So if you're having a lot of neighbors like we have here, it's probably better to get a triangle going like this. That's the probably the better way to build your cities, because it's a lot faster, and then you can extend the triangle, make it 4 by 4 or make it 5 by 5, even if you have the space for that, and you can get the level 2 districts a lot faster that way, and then get the happiness bonus coming from that, and that way have a more productive empire faster. In the long run, it's going to be more efficient to build the lines, but that's really for the very long run. And you also need the a nice region for that, so you have the space to actually build your cities like that. So yeah, I wanted just to pass on that knowledge, so to speak, and I'm gonna put the link, because the guy who actually made a thread about that, he put a couple of pictures that really explain it better than I could ever hope to with my English skills. So just once you see the pictures, it's gonna be clear as day. So there you go. Gonna put that link. Okay. Anyway, I need to put down a burrow, and I'm a little bit confused what my original strategy here was. I think it was going down towards the coast and extending up here, like make a line in this way. And I should do that, even though there's some really juicy tiles to the left. Actually, this region is just ridiculous, but I can't go for those tiles anymore, so I'm just gonna go downward as planned. Yeah, stop babbling, just do it. Oh man, I don't know why I'm so talky today. I don't know. Sometimes you are just like that. Okay, granary, meh, meh. 170, I don't know, I maybe could afford it, but they have 6 people already, and I hate this city anyway, so... But if I put them all over here, they can grow a little. Ah, come on, 170 is okay. There's, in such a bad location, we need to invest a little bit. I'm not gonna invest anything here, but I do wonder, do we change around? Oh, doesn't really help at all. Oh, it does. So we can get 1 turn faster. So why don't we do it like that? Should be good. And Mitank, weirdest name ever, but one of my nicest cities. Probably should get the public library. Yeah, just to boost up general science production. We don't need that much science in this city here. It's going to be one of our production cities probably, but still, we can get the basics now that we got our production buildings out of the way. Now, what else did I want? Sudust refinery. Oh, oui, that sounds like a good idea. Now it's gonna cost me the 5 glass steel immediately once I put it in the queue. Why don't I make my queues bigger? There we go. But yeah, I have enough glass steel, so it doesn't really matter. But if you are tight on that, just wait and put it in the queue just at the moment you want to build it. Okay, what else do we need? Probably nothing for this turn. Just check if I have text queued up. It's a little weird. No, I don't. Simple as that. Okay, so we will be able to buy heroes, which is also one mistake that I made, because you should get a second hero sooner, but hey, that's just the way it is. So what else do we need? We're okay in terms of happiness, though it's gonna drop rapidly once we start the warmongering, because then we get new cities, and new cities will be sad. So maybe we go for more happiness, but as I'm learning, we don't have any tech that helps us with happiness. And isn't that a little sad? We do have some here, I think. No. Oh, why is that? So we can't get any more happiness tech? Oh. Yeah, it seems like we can't. Okay, since we are now doing a little bit better in terms of dust, it might be worth getting the prisoner, slave and volunteers. Should be rather quick to grab that. Now also the science output, we could improve on that a little and get the alchemical alloys. But I really want to get to this area here, because there's some just flat production bonus buildings that I want to get. So I'm not gonna grab these basic ones. I don't really care for peace treaties, I don't care that much for influence, though it would be nice to get better empire plans. We're okay in terms of food, I think, so why don't we make our armies just a little... or does it help? Yeah, I'm gonna go for this one, just plainly for the reason that it is 40 XP for units, that's nice, but it's also a passive bonus, so we don't need to build anything, so we can further catch up on buildings. And from there on, probably go for the additional luxury resources, and then we still need one more. We will have 3, so we still need one more before we can go to level 4 tech. So what will it be? Oh man, I'm really not sure. Should we get that or that? It's a flat +5 on cities, and this guy is Yeah, National Museum looks a lot better. So we get a little more influence at least. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with that, but for now at least we got the production queue, the science queue filled up. So that's an achievement in itself, right? Okay, there we go. 7 turns, so that's quite a while. And that is mostly due to me not... Yeah, just let me talk. Stop these pop-ups. Mostly due to me not focusing on science in the cities that are actually built for science output. So there's that. Yeah, now this finished, so we can go back here and finish the central market a little quicker. And then get those Hurnas. They're actually quite cheap to buy out, but again, I don't really care much for this city anyway, so we're not gonna buy them out. Okay, 7 turns now, so how much? Yeah, it's still freaking expensive. So I guess we just need to be patient, or I need to be patient, and just take a couple turns. You can garrison in here. Why you don't... No, you're garrisoned. Okay, so we have a little bit of defense here in Tyrol. And next turn we will finish a couple of buildings, so let's take that turn. It's a little boring to watch right now because, like I said, it's not much going on. We need to wait for these 2 blockers, because I only have 1 viable army. And thus it needs to be like perfect. Once I send them off, I'm going to send them here, of course, to the neighboring Ardent Mages. And once I send them off, I really can't lose any troops, so they need to be set up in a way that can't happen, which means they need to be good. Very good. Okay, so we got our defense finished here. 2 little orcs. Not amazing, but they should be enough to fend off, at least buy us a little bit of time, together with the reinforcements. I don't want to buy out the central market actually, that's too expensive. And this region is going to grow just fine on its own. I do, however... Nah, it's going to be fine. The Draken are... yeah, they're pretty far behind us in terms of points. Like we have 1/3 more. 30% roughly more points, so they're not gonna be declaring war anytime soon, so we don't need to worry about them. That's what I'm talking about, because unlike Endless Space, the AI in this game, Endless Legend, is not that trigger happy, and they're not that backstabby. Like in Endless Space, if you are in a position where you will be weak, possibly because you have a war going on, the AI will jump on that. It's pretty good in that sense. Yeah, probably gonna get the right of way, because it's gonna be more dust and more science if we get trade routes going between our cities, so that should be good. But before that, get the public library, and actually we don't need the extra dust. Just get the public library and then go for more burrows right away. And I'm gonna go for the triangle here, and then extend it to a 4x4, but yeah, that's for the future. So what's the best? Probably here is good. No, here's better. Let's go like this. Yeah, that's an awesome. And then go like this, if you can see my mouse moving here. Like this, and finish the triangle, and then we can extend it 1 more and go like this, and then we should have an awesome strong production city. Also, we could go for a couple of luxury resources here, or do we? No, it's all just watchtowers. Maybe I want to get this guy here. How expensive is that? 400. Not worth it. Not really worth it. We don't have any enemies. Like the rowing clans, they probably have a strong army, but they can't declare war. The Draken, they are too far behind. The... what's the other faction? Oh, it's the only 3 I know. Yeah, the other Ardent Mages. I think there's some necrophages up here. Wasn't that... didn't we see them? Confused. I did play a little single player, so maybe I'm just mixing it up. Because I am getting older, so maybe, you know, you just start to see things. Yeah, maybe I'm just confused. I thought we met some necrophages. I hope we do meet some, because they're fun to play against. Especially when they're your neighbors, because they just immediately declare war on you and then start invading you. And probably that would have been a good thing, so I wouldn't focus on building that much stuff like I am now, and drag out the game where it's really not necessary. But I really have that tendency in those strategy games that I kind of handicap myself in a way that I have a very strong empire, but I can't do anything with it. It's like, yeah, we have this army, and probably if the AI starts attacking us, I could defend myself well, and our cities are good, and we have a lot of improvements, blah blah blah, but I can't be active. I need to move out here and kick some Ardent Mages' butt, because really that's what the game is about. But I can't do it because of the way I set it up, so I really have a talent for that. Anyway, we also wanna... Come on, just one more, there we go. We also wanna go in this direction more. I wanna go down here somewhere. But yeah, that's far in the future. So for now, all I can do really is... Oh, I really wanted to get a hero, so why don't we... yeah, here, heroes. So we can finally get heroes. So let's sort them by class. Now, who do we have here? Adam the Seer. Now, the cultist heroes, they are pretty good for governors. Very good at that. And also decent fighters. But this guy here is army health boost, but influence boost. Don't really care for that much. Dust boost and army defense boost. That's okay, I guess. Army defense and infantry slayer. Okay, this guy looks rather interesting. Edra the Listener. He or she or it got an army defense boost, an army damage boost, and the block ability. And we could also outfit him with a little gear, so that's interesting. Let's keep Edra the Listener. Why is it Edra the Listener 3? Oh, whatever. But let's keep her or him or whatever that is. Now, what do you have? Army damage boost. That's very good, but industry efficiency, especially for our kind of army, we want the damage and the attack boost. I don't really care much for defense. It's different with other factions, but I feel for the Ardent Mages, especially with the really strong ranged units, the more DPS you get, the more damage you can put out, the better it will be in overall, because you won't take damage because the enemy can't really reach you. I think it's the same for the Wild Walkers. They have really strong ranged units. Science boost, initiative boost, not that helpful. Dust efficiency, health boost, food, health, initiative, science, and army boost. So I guess Edra the Listener it will be. Damage boost, a little defense boost, but let's take a closer look at you. Plus 8 damage and plus 10% damage. Yeah, that's really nice. Also, she's already leveling in the right direction. Can get up here, get a little hit point bonus overall, and then just go over here. Get the XP bonus going. And she got this. Oh, well, it's all defense boost though. Oh, well. Now, I do also like the Draken heroes, because they have this fast learner ability, which will give them more XP. And what do you have? Reinforcements? Who cares? Whoops. Not really sure. I'm gonna take a break here and yeah, look through the heroes and just give you my decision in the next episode, because it's probably not that much fun to see me humming and hawing through those hero skills. So there we go. Yeah, if you like what you saw, just please leave a like or a comment or subscribe. Can you do anything else? No, you can't. But if you don't do any of those things, I still love you. And you will still have a great day, hopefully. And see you in the next episode anyway. Bye-bye.